Welcome back to the Kingdom Wayfinder. Today we're going to be talking about the potential villain of Spyro 4. Now this was something that I was hinting at a couple of videos ago in my couple of things that I would really want to see in Spyro 4 and what I think that the game needs in order to be a really great game and possibly one of the best Spyro games to ever be made. And with that being said, I wanted to talk about the villain. So with that being said, this is a topic that I actually even touched on about a year ago now when I was talking about the possibility of Ripto and Nasty Nork teaming up if you wanted to go off of the ending of You're the Dragon, because it does kind of give you footwork for a potential fourth game within the original universe. Now, with that being said, I wanted to discuss the main factor, and that is, what if we didn't get Ripto? What if we didn't get Nasty Nork? What if we don't even get an original villain like I discussed in my previous video? So you're probably wondering, well, what am I getting at here? What if we got a returning villain, but a villain that wasn't introduced within this setting, in this universe of Spyro? What if Spyro 4 was not the Spyro 4 that we think of? And you're probably wondering, what do I mean by that? That is a topic for a separate video, but I want to talk about who the villain could be of this game, and that being none other than, you guessed it, Malefor. So Malefor is pretty much what I like to think of as the best villain that had ever been graced onto the Spyro the Dragon IP. When you look at literally every villain ever, from Nasty Nork all the way to Chaos, I think that Malefor is the best villain in the Spyro universe. And the reason why I say that is because all of these villains are different and they have their own unique charm to them. Like, again, you look at Nasty Nork, he's got his own charm. You already know who Ripto is, you already know who the Sorceress is and everything. And then you had some really basic ones like, Red from A Hero's Tale and whatnot, and and then you had some other villains, like you had Gaul the Ape King, and of course you had Chaos in Skylanders, who was honestly a combination of Ripto, Nasty Nork, and just a little bit of Red, but that's for another time. But then you have Malefor. Malefor is the most unique one out of the bunch, because Malefor was, out of every single thing, when you look at all the Spyro games, Malefor is the villain that gave Spyro such a hard time. And what I mean by such a hard time, in the sense of, Malefor was Spyro's most dangerous enemy ever. And I mean ever. With that being said, Spyro literally saw so many people die by the hands of Malefor. The body count this man put in the Legend of Spyro series was nuts. It was nuts, and he was about to ensure that the body count would be past quadrillion, because he was about to destroy the entire planet. So with that being said, because he was assuming that was his destiny. So with that being said, Malefor is a really interesting villain, because I think that they could bring him back and he could be really unique to the story of Spyro 4. And I don't want to touch on what Spyro 4 exactly will be and what it will entail, but all I want to say is that with Spyro 4 is that it's going to be a crossover game. At least this is what I would theorize, is that it could be a crossover game. But what is it a crossover game with? That's a topic for another video. So with that being said, that's what I want to talk about, is what Malefor could do to Spyro. And honestly, Malefor could do a lot. Like, he could really do a lot. And Malefor is such a dangerous enemy, and I know what you guys are probably thinking, well, what would Malefor even do to Spyro? How would they even meet in that universe? How would Spyro even go up against a foe like that? And to be 100% honest with you guys, Spyro 4 could be the biggest game because of Malefor alone. Malefor is such a dangerous villain, and there's so much I want to discuss on, but I just wanted to kind of make this video first, because the next video is when we're going to get really into the meat and the bones. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I just wanted to put this in your heads. What if Malefor was the villain of the next game? What if he was? What if Malefor was in Spyro 4? I want to hear what you guys have to say before my next video comes out on this topic, because that next video is going to be a very long video. So with that being said, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of Malefor being possibly the villain of Spyro 4? And what do you think Spyro 4 is going to be? And what do you think I'm getting at here when I say it's going to be a crossover game? So let me know in the comment section below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to the Kingdom Wayfinder already, make sure that you do. I have a lot of content coming, and I have lots of content on the channel. If you love Crash and Spyro, make sure you subscribe, stick around, because it's not going anywhere anytime soon. It ain't leaving the channel. So with that being said, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in the next one.